What's up, everybody? Junior 2000 here with Texas Hardcore 1965, and we're about to be watching the 1998 Hard Rain film starring Morgan Freeman and Christian Slater.
Take everything you know about Mother Nature.
So, are we all gonna die?
Yeah, we're all gonna die. Just not yet.
Combine it with everything you know
What are you still doing here?
You gonna arrest us, Sheriff?
about human nature.
Come on, give us a kiss.
Get out of here!
Mix in $3 million in cold, hard cash.
Stinks. Putting your ass on the line for somebody else's money?
Where the hell's the road?
It's there. Somewhere.
Add water.
Hello! Hello! Everybody all right down there?
And you have the perfect recipe
Probably just see us better.
So we can't see it all.
for the perfect crime.
Turn down your lights!
Tom, hey, Tom.
We just want the money! You guys,
Oh, God.
walk away! The clock is ticking!
Now, the trap has become a hunt.
Damn!
We're dealing with a slippery one. Figures as long as he knows where the money is and we don't, we won't kill him.
The victim has become the suspect.
You took the money, didn't you?
Yeah, I hid it in the cemetery.
What the hell did you do that for?
I don't like to carry around that much cash, you know?
And as far as the money goes,
He could be thinking about keeping that money for himself.
it's up for grabs.
You believe him?
Read my lips. $3 million.
I want to have to save your life again.
Is it good or bad?
Pretty soon this water will be too deep for him to run in.
So what do we do now?
Just drive around until we run out of gas, huh?
They're looters, all right? We have to kill them.
You're the sheriff!
I'm the what?
Give me your hand!
What's up, everybody?
Looks interesting, even though it's from Paraprix. But just kidding.
Which I would call them Parafrix because they gave this DVD a cheap ass release, and there's even a Blu-ray that got a cheap ass release with no features or anything, like no behind the scenes featurette or anything.
Well, they might not have even ever made any.
I think there would be features because Paraprix did that stupid shit with Breakdown when that 1997 movie came out. Like, that had no fucking features.
Yeah, well, they're kind of garbage.
Cheap asses. It's like the Addams Family movies. They didn't get those, like the DVDs. Like, those didn't have any features. But how are you, Texas?
I'm all right. Can't complain. Anthony's in the chat. He said he saw Bloodlines. And I saw it too, but I haven't.
Yep.
I got about 20 minutes to go, but it's fucking great.
Yeah. Want to say hey to Chester Franklin, who's always here. We appreciate to be here. See you here, Chester. And Anthony Showbot. He enjoyed the movie. Alan. Hey there, Alan. And I saw Sailor George is in the house. Hey, there's George. And Zodiac is in the house. What's up, Zodiac? How's everything with you? And Rosie's in the chat. Welcome back, Rosie. Good to see you.
Oh yeah, Alan, I needed to tell you. So they put up the collision from Saturday. You have to go through on the sports side on whatchamacallit on Max and go to the AEW archive and under the 2025, and it's up there, but the Dynamite show is still missing. It's not up there, which is strange as shit. So I don't get that.
Have they put the pay-per-views on there? Because I don't have Max.
Yeah, they've been slowly putting the pay-per-views up there and stuff. There's nothing from this year yet, I don't think, but there's a couple from last year and then the ones from the previous years and stuff.
Yeah, everybody. Sean, Wrestling File Sandy will be joining us in a momentarily. But hope everybody's doing good. Good to see everybody here, and yeah, and seems like Max is slowly getting AEW titles, and Netflix is trying to get WWE titles, but nothing worth the shit. Which is weird on the the Peacock that has all the WWE shit.
Mm-hmm.
I try to find Raw, and Raw's not like you only see Raw, but it's only like you don't have all the old shit.
That
You don't have
doesn't surprise me.
You don't have like 93 till like 2010 kind of all those fucking seasons, like, and then they put them. They said they put them on Netflix, which I don't have that shit, but so I guess it's slowly probably taking everything.
We'll see.
That's why I'm trying to use the Peacock right away, like, because I do want to see some of the WCW episodes from '98 and 2000, because I have not seen those episodes, and because that might be fucking next too, because that's a Monday night show.
You know what episode you have seen though?
But the Beyond.
And in 3D.
It's the 3D. It's Lucio Fulci's version of Final Destination, where everybody gets brutally devoured and killed in that movie. Especially the acid scene.
Yeah, we do have to give a shout out to George Wendt. May he rest in peace. Norm
George Wendt.
Cheers. Yeah. So,
and he was also in the VFW movie.
Yeah.
With Stephen Lang.
House and Dreamscape.
And he was also in the Masters Horror episode Family.
That's right. Yeah.
Which is one of the better episodes. I like that episode.
So we just got to go Norm. Cheers.
Norm. And cheers for Norm.
Yeah, I had forgotten, till somebody mentioned he was in VFW, and then I'm thinking about it, and I got my Blu-ray out, and I looked on the back, and you could see him sitting at the bar, which of course, was perfect for him. But yeah, they said he was 76 or something like that. But shit, he looked a lot older than than that.
Yeah, rest in peace, George Wendt.
Yeah.
Damn it, we're losing a lot of people. Like we recently lost Sabu. And I'm like, shit. We've been losing a lot of people in and out lately. Kind of getting a depressing year for a lot of celebs passing away.
It's been a fucked up year, that's for sure.
It's fucking depressing, dude. It's like a lot of people are coming out, passing away.
It's like some days I feel like reaching for that gun on the counter, and then I realize I don't have one. Whoops.
George Wendt was Jason Sudeikis's uncle.
Oh, Jason Sudeikis. Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that.
And Ashton Lux in the chat.
Yep.
Gucci Queefers. Good to see the Queefers back. Alan says you remember seeing Sabu versus the Sheik versus Tasmaniac.
Well, that would have been, perfect to see that,
I want to see that episode, the Sheik episode they did for Dark Side of the Ring. That one looks pretty good.
Alan, was that put on by John Arezzi?
And Brooke Sauce is in the house. Brooke Scarlett. Hey there, Brooke.
Well, yeah, I thought so. The best thing you can say about John Arezzi. Well, hey, John, thanks for letting me stay here. It's the middle of the night. I'm going to vacuum your floors for you and clean up, even though I don't have to.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. And I know Alan knows what I'm talking about.
Z is saying that the episode with the Sheik was great and excellent.
Oh yeah, it was definitely.
I want to see that one. That's like the one episode I have not seen.
Sister
And I heard that was I heard he was one crazy bastard out there. Like I want to see that episode. Can I empty your garbage?
Rosie, do you remember the guy, the weatherman, whose name was Spencer Christian? He was on Good Morning America, but he was from San Francisco for a while. Because I had made up a song about him, and it was Spencer Christian, you're a weatherman. There you go. That'll never happen again. So enjoy that while you can. He's probably old and gray now, I think. Probably, isn't he, Alan? He was a great fucking weatherman, though. I mean, beats a lot of the ones out here, I'm sorry, I meant to say beats a lot of the ones out here. He looks pretty good. Well, that's good.
Spitzer Christian.
Spinster Christian. Male Weathers. Yeah, there you go.
But like you're excited. You're still saying that the new Final Destination is pretty good.
Oh yeah. Like I said, they fuck with your head. There's so many things you think are going to happen, and it's like a waiting game. I mean, you're like, oh, this motherfucker's going to die right now. Wait, what the hell's going on? And they really play up the whole, death is, real picky and choosy, and stuff. And it's pretty cool. And the gore is just fucking insane. I never knew who that guy was, Alan.
Gory Tigers in the house. Hey there, Gory.
A moment of silence for who? Sabu, I guess.
Tornado victims.
Oh, Jesus.
But yeah, he's talking about. Are they talking about tornado victims that passed away? Unless like, unless what they're talking, unless they're mixing it up with George Wynn passing away. Hey there, Jim. Movie Channel. What's up, Jim? Hey everyone. Thanks for stopping by and sharing the stream tonight, Texas. Downtown St. Louis is fucked up pretty bad. A lot of rest in peace for those victims.
I'm gonna put on my Devo Energy Dome. See that? Oh, wait, that's not an energy dome. It looks more like a dunce cap. Anyway, that'll never happen again. Even though with this kind of spikiness I have on the top of my hair, you know, I'm looking kind of like, you know, Negan or something. I'm like, oh shit, you know, I just need a barbed wire baseball bat, you know. Cult of Dunce, that's correct. Wanamanapia, you know.
What's your thoughts on the Final Destination films?
On the what?
What's your thoughts on those films, the Final Destination movies that
I
came out?
like the first three, and like a lot of people for some reason don't like three, but I like it because I think it has a more coherent storyline, you know, to it. But
Yeah,
then
three's good.
4 and 5 just kind of go off the rails a little bit.
I like 5.
Hey.
But
Hey,
either Sean.
Hey, what's up, Juno in Texas? Did you guys start the movie yet?
No.
No.
All right, I just got to feed the dog real quick. I just got to heat up her food, and I'm just gonna bring it in here. So I only need like 5 minutes. But if you got to start the movie, just go ahead. I'm gonna do that, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, we're good. I like the whole deal, like with the roller coaster and shit like that. I like movies, you know, where fucking, you know, carnival rides go awry.
I kind of like the third one a bit
crushed.
more than the second film, in my opinion.
I just, you know, I just like amusement park wrecks, things like that, you know. There was a Dead Kennedy song called "Fun Land at the Beach," and it's all about like somebody sabotaging a roller coaster, and kids are getting turned into a human hamburger and things like that. Like when you take driver's ed and they show you all those like fucked up, accident films, they should have just shown you films of like, amusement park ride accidents and stuff. Little Sally was thrown from this ride that was going an amazingly 100 miles per hour when it should have only gone half that speed, and she wasn't wearing her seatbelt.
But there is real life accidents on roller coasters and amusement park rides. Like that's like probably the one with the real fear one.
Yes, the Ohio players do sing, love roller coaster. But besides that song, I'd say my two other favorite Ohio player songs are Funky Worm and Sweet Sticky Thing.
Yeah.
From the album, entitled Honey, I don't know if you've ever seen the cover of that album, Juno, but it's this nice, naked woman that's got this ladle of honey, like poured over her and stuff.
Naked woman.
Yeah, they always had pretty much naked women on the covers of their albums. I mean, not completely naked or not in any kind of risque situations or anything like that. Who's over there, Juno?
It's just my speaker. The speaker says power on and shit when I turn the speaker on.
You're harboring a fugitive in there. That's what you're doing.
Unless it might be Final Destination making weird noises.
Derek, who are you talking about? What movies have these two brothers done?
Is this available anywhere outside of Look Movie? I'm gonna check on Archive, I guess.
I don't think so. It's not even on other streaming shit.
Yeah, I was hoping it would be on Prime, but you have to pay like $4 to rent it. And I'm like, I don't think so.
A couple of months back, they had it on YouTube, but stupid ass YouTube doesn't have it free right now.
Oh.
Yeah, probably a rights issue or something. Probably the owner.
Fucking parapricks.
I don't know, Derek. I mean, I've seen Talk to Me, I guess, but I haven't seen Bring Her Back yet. It's not officially released. I guess it was a special preview last night at AMC theaters, but I don't know. I can't really make a judgment just on one movie. I mean, it was good, but I don't judge directors on like one movie.
Yeah.
I mean, Bring Her Back looks pretty fucked up though.
Yeah, I mean, like, just like Talk to Me. I mean, like, all the hype is there. Like, I'm interested to see it, but I'm probably just going to wait until it pops up on Look Movie. So
it should be. It should be there. They've already, hey, Sean, fucking Final Destination Bloodlines is already up there.
Yeah, usually, like, it'll take, like, a couple of weeks after a new release comes out, but I guess we'll see what happens with that one.
Because Jim watched it, and then he said it was on Look, so I looked today, because you have to do a search for it. It's not up on their thing, but I thought, well, it might be, who knows if they'll take it down or something will happen, but it's still up there. So I watched it, but I have about 20 minutes to go to finish it up.
Yeah, it looks like it is on there.
Derek says it just seems they're different directors, kind of like M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
It's on there.
Yep, that's the Bloodline.
Well, the one thing about Bring Her Back just sort of reminds me kind of like just a little bit, since I haven't actually seen the movie, but from the trailer, it sort of reminds me of Dead and Buried.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I watched the trailer. I don't know, like last week, something like that. But I'm interested to see it. I don't know, man. I don't have high expectations anymore on like any newer movies that come out, and I that just makes it more surprising for when something does turn out to be good. So I just always leave my expectations very low.
Right.
Most of the stuff, I'm not gonna criticize that everything is bad, but most of the shit that comes out, it's been the same garbage shit.
Yes, you
Yeah.
will, Juno. Every day I think you're prank calling Walmarts and going, "Hey, are you selling this steel book?" And if they say no, you're a shitty Walmart. Click.
Like,
I mean, I would expect them to respond with like, "What's a steel book?"
Yeah,
What's a steel
probably.
book?
That's probably their bad answer. I've never heard of that. Where is that in the kitchen appliances?
yeah,
Steel book. I think you need to call Home Depot in the steel department.
yeah. Derek is asking, "What's your favorite anticipated movie of the year?"
None.
Yeah, it's just pretty much the same shit.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really think of anything. I
It just
mean,
doesn't feel exciting that much no more. It just feels like you're just watching the same bullshit. Like, oh, this is the same shit after another. More reboots,
Yeah.
more fucking remakes, gay ass bullshit.
I mean, nowadays it's popular to go with a standalone sequel, which I still don't understand the definition of a
Yeah,
standalone sequel. I don't
like
understand
they're
how,
coming,
how
they're
that
coming out with a
works.
Megan 2, and that looks like a piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, I really can't remember, like, other movies that are coming out this year right now, but
Yeah,
it
like
just
I
feel
know.
like to go off the top of my head, like, I'm not really
Yeah,
excited for anything. Like, it's just, I don't know, just not right now.
Don Fagacini, he wants to make another damn Chucky, and he wants to do something stupid like, oh, I want to make a crossover with Megan.
I don't even know why. It's
what? That makes no
Yeah,
sense
he wants to do a
whatsoever.
crossover with Megan. Fucking jackass.
That guy has lost it. What the fuck?
Like, no wonder nobody doesn't like his movies because he's stuck doing the same stupid shit to Chucky instead of making a different movie that people would give a shit about his filmmaking. Do something different. Fuck doing
I
Chucky
mean,
over and over again. It's just the same
the
bullshit.
the Robert Eggers, werewolf movie that's supposed to come out around Christmas would probably that's something I'm kind of looking forward to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested in that too. But
There's
I was watching Near Dark yesterday, and like sometimes when I go back and watch an older movie, I just search for news on it, and it was like 12 hours ago, A24 is doing a TV series for Near Dark. it's just like it's never ending, dude. It's just
Well, see,
always
I mean,
something.
look, I wouldn't care about like if there was some sort of sequel or prequel to it, but no fucking series. That shit drives me nuts now. It's like, oh,
Like
we
they're
got to
doing that
make
with
a
fucking Friday 13
yeah. I mean,
and that
just
bullshit.
why does there have to be a fucking TV series? Like they released the trailer today for it. The new series that's going to come out. It's like, why do you need a series? Just make a fucking movie.
Yeah, I just leave that shit alone and just
It's
Well,
like
that too.
Alien.
pay somebody for an
It's like
original story.
fucking it's like
Just
fucking Aliens. Like, why is that a fucking FX show? Like, give us another movie directed by fucking Feathers Alvarez. Give us another movie that continues Romulus.
yeah, I don't understand. Like, it seems like these bigger studios, if the safe route is to go with a TV series,
And
so I
most of the
guess if
time,
it turns out bad, they can just cancel it. Like, I don't understand the whole idea behind that. And as of right now, that Friday the 13th series, man, that thing's off to a bad start just by the look of Jason.
yeah,
It's already off to a bad start.
Yeah, I just don't like when movies they do the horror characters or whatever the hell they do turn into a TV show, defeats the purpose of watching it because you're just watching 40 minutes of bullshit and then we gotta wait for the next episode to see what the fuck happens for next week. I'm like, fuck, like we can't have like a whole movie with this shit.
I mean, like Netflix will usually give you like the whole season, but like if you're talking about like HBO and Showtime, yeah, you got to wait till next week for the episodes. But that's not really a big deal for me because usually when I'm watching something like that that's active on HBO, I will actually just watch like 3 episodes in a row and then not watch it for a couple weeks and then watch a couple more in a row.
I mean, I don't mind series, but it's all of a sudden all these horror series are popping up. It's just like, make a fucking movie. Jeez, it can't be that,
That's why Don Fagacini's show sucked ass.
Did you, look, look at Alan's comment.
Basket Case starring Anthony Shababaka. What the?
I mean, they should probably make a Basket Case remake with that guy that was in that movie Under the Skin, the foreign-looking guy. He's like popping up in other movies now. What the fuck's that guy's name? He looks like he's got like elephantitis or whatever.
I don't know what his name is, but the last thing he was in was that movie with Sebastian Stan, where his character was actually supposed to be Sebastian Stan or something. They did some weird kind of deal where he's like, the people are telling him, well, that's you. And he goes, no, that's not me. And then all of a sudden, it's like they switch places or something. It looked really, really fucking bizarre,
I mean, like I've been seeing him. Like I don't know, that probably is one of the movies I saw him pop up in. But like, it seems like he's starting to like get roles in movies, even though he's all like deformed and everything. But
that's
the way he looks. Like, no offense, but like the way he looks like he has Belial on his head. He just does.
Kinda, but I mean, bless the guy because I think that's fucking great that he was in there. There's some movie too that he did with some girl, and they're actually supposed to be kind of having a relationship or something.
Yeah, I saw that trailer too. I can't remember what it's called.
But Chester's asking, you heard about the Rambo requel? I don't know what I heard they wanted to do that, and that just went up in the air of their asses of making that. Like nobody remember. They were talking about making a prequel to Rambo when the 5th one was being made, but that didn't go nowhere. Because Rambo 5 didn't make money, it bombed in the box office.
The trailer for Bear season 4 came out today, though. See, that's one series I fucking love, and I will, I'll watch that.
Like shows like that, those are fine for TV shows. It's just I just don't like when they do the horror movie shit. They transition to a show and it fucking sucks. Like they did that to Day of the Dead, and nobody remembers that piece of shit.
I don't remember that
because they aired it on the Sci-Fi Channel, and nobody remembers the damn Sci-Fi Channel nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, I never went out of my way to watch that. I'd always see some show I'd want to watch, and then it would say Sci-Fi.
I only saw one episode because it was free on YouTube, and I saw like a recommendation. And, like I watched it, it looked like shit, and it's supposed to be like before Day of the Dead happened. It was like prequel where how everybody turned into zombies, and you see like construction workers that are like lumberjacks. Like I guess they're supposed to said that it's supposed to be Bud from the Chud. The Bud from the Day of the Dead, and because he has like those lumberjack kind of shirts.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to say like, we see these construction workers wearing the same kind of clothes. So I guess they're supposed to set that like, he works as a construction worker or some shit. But I didn't give a fuck because that show looked like shit. And Nobody just remembers it. Like the only thing I remembered was like they showed like a poster for it, and a zombie hand is just giving the middle finger on the poster. Like,
yeah, I didn't see not even 1 second of that show, so I don't even remember that.
but you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
All right, we'll get the show in a moment.
Hey, Tom! We just want the money! You guys,
Oh, God.
walk away! The clock is ticking!
Now, the trap has become a hunt.
We're dealing with a slippery one. Figures as long as he knows where the money is and we don't, we won't kill him.
The victim has become the suspect.
You took the money, didn't you?
Yeah, I hid it in the cemetery.
What the hell did you do that for?
I don't like to carry around that much cash, you know?
And as far as the money goes,
He could be thinking about keeping that money for himself.
it's up for grabs.
You believe him?
Read my lips. $3 million.
I want to have to save your life again.
Is it good or bad?
Pretty soon this water will be too deep for him to run in.
So what do we do now?
Just drive around until we run out of gas, huh?
They're looters, all right? We have to kill them.
You're the sheriff.
I'm the what? Give me your hand!
All right, if everybody's ready, get this count out of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit play, bitches and potatoes.
Yeah, so it looks like this movie is an hour and 36 minutes.
Yep. Paraprix Plus, a Viacom piece of shit company.
Well, I hope that this is the actual movie because, like I said, mine says fucking Universal on it.
So does
Yeah,
mine.
That's weird.
Maybe Universal, like, oh, wait, you know what? I bet you this was originally a Paramount movie, and then they probably sold it to Universal.
Yeah, because here's the Paramount fucking thing coming up.
Yeah, I think Paramount probably sold this to Universal.
Well, you know, it's like when fucking House of a Thousand Corpses was coming out, it was originally going to be Universal, and then, you know, they decided they didn't want to do it, and so Lionsgate bought it, so that's why you still see like the Universal logo.
Because that teaser that's on a VHS promo. You ever see that teaser promo?
No.
That was it was like a teaser promo for House of Thousand Corpses where they're like digging like dead bodies out of a grave or some shit, and it says like Universal is presenting the movie, and it's like a little teaser of House of Thousand Corpses.
Yeah, I think that's still on the original Blu-ray. Actually.
Yeah, like that was like a trailer that was seen only on like I think the Bone Collectors VHS previews had it. Like it was like during the previews, like that's like the only way you would have found that trailer.
Yeah, I should pause on
Man, that interactive menu on the DVD is so fucking great.
Yep.
One of the best ones ever made.
I missed interactive DVD menus.
Just to have old Captain Spaulding on there. Well, shit the bed. You
know.
We miss Sid Haig.
Yeah, my shit paused on me. I gotta figure this out. Okay.
Yeah, I was watching this thing on Retro Vault about these different vampire movies, 13 different like vampire B movies, and the number 13 was a movie called like Bloodbath, and it's got like Sid Haig in it. I looked it up. I guess it's only available on a DVD, but it has like several directors, and they say it's all convoluted and stuff like that. But the guy gave it a pretty decent review, and Jack Hill was one of the directors, the guy that did like Coffee and Foxy Brown and stuff. So I'm all, that was good enough for me.
Yeah, this is going to be a first time watch for me. So this is technically like an action film, right?
Like an action heist movie.
Okay.
Yeah, this is first watch for me as well.
Yeah, like the only thing I would say is similar. It's like a little similar to that Hurricane Heist movie that came out a couple years ago, but I thought that was a piece of shit. Like this one, I would think is a better version of that piece of shit.
I remember watching that on Netflix. If I remember, I forget who's in that, but yeah, I do remember catching that on Netflix at my
It had
mom's.
like this over the top CGI bullshit around it.
Yeah.
Like armored, like a big ass semi truck, all CGI passing through a fucking hurricane storm, and it looks really bad, like a video game kind of quality. Like it looks fucking bad.
Yeah. Really makes you wonder where the fucking money goes, the budget.
And you see like the rain in the look of the setting here. You could see it looks like rain and everything's flooding the town.
Right. Yeah, it looks like there's like a giant dam that holds it at like prevents it from flooding out, it looks like.
And now they would just use that shit all CGI now. The cheap asses.
But I guess this movie, I don't know if this movie's on Blu-ray or not, but this is definitely not no Blu-ray fucking transfer I'm watching, that's for sure. I'm watching like a 480p right now.
Pair of Pricks gave it a Blu-ray, but that piece of shit Blu-ray just went out of print like 10 years ago, and they're not doing shit with this movie. Because Pair of Pricks has their thumb up their ass.
Yeah, this is why I could never rely on streaming and just be like, well, I'll just watch it for free all the time on Look Movie. This would drive me fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, Christian Slater and then Ad Asher.
Is that Randy Quaid?
Yeah.
Yeah, Randy Quaid. He's a cop in this movie. He's like a sheriff. Like the movie does has like some twists and turns at times.
Randy Quaalude.
I just saw him in that movie Freak, and I thought that was a pretty decent movie. Seen the first time, like last week.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick that up. I forget I think it's Umbrella that's putting that out or something. I'm gonna pick that up. You ever see that, Sean?
Yeah, I've seen that one. I just don't own it, and yeah, it's been a while. I could have swore that was like a Vestron title.
I just saw something that it was finally being released by Umbrella. I think it's Umbrella, one of those Australian labels. They're releasing a couple of other things too, but
probably that or Eureka or something.
Yeah.
I don't give a rat's ass what you say, Tom.
I picked up. Well, I'm waiting to get it in the mail, but it's already been shipped. But Severin had this deal with the 2 Doctor Who movies with Peter Cushing, and then this black and white sci-fi film called Unknown World, and then this black and white movie about Jack the Ripper. And so I picked those up.
Okay. You know, I just ordered a standard Blu-ray for that movie Slaughterhouse.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because it's something like I was just like, you know, like because like yeah, I know you mentioned it like weeks ago or whatever, and I was like, you know, like I probably should have that in my collection with slasher movies, and I don't own it. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I wanted to get that Vinegar Syndrome release, but they want like $28 for that fucking thing. I'm not spending $28 for
Well,
that on the
they're
standard.
just about to have their mid-year sale in like a couple of days.
Yeah, the standard Blu-ray I ordered was only like $12.
Oh, okay.
And it says 30th anniversary director's cut. I forget the name of the company, but it's like very bare bones and standard as it comes. But as long as there's clarity in the fucking transfer, that's all I care about.
So I take it Morgan Freeman's supposedly an asshole in this movie.
Yeah, because he's like working with those people, those three guys that are planning out. Because they're talking about robbing this armored truck.
I don't know what Christian Slater's up to nowadays. I just remember him from that TV show, Mr. Robot.
He pretty much disappeared from Hollywood.
Well,
I know he did some low budget movies after that show was done, but it's just like, you know, you don't really see him pop up in anything big anymore.
Well, Alan was saying he was on Dexter and stuff.
Okay, like the newer show, I guess, or whatever.
No, I think the older show. I mean, I think he plays the person that's in Dexter's mind or whatever. You know.
I don't know, man. Like, I know a lot of people really like Dexter. I can never get into it, dude. I couldn't even get past 4 episodes without feeling fucking bored as shit.
I've never watched it, you know. Oh, Alan says it's the newer show. Okay.
Yeah, I just never got into Dexter, but I know people rave about it all the time. I don't know. It just not for me, I guess.
Fucking Ed Asner, he crashes the car in the flooded White River. Damn it, Santa.
Well, he's driving too fucking fast. I mean, how ridiculous, you know.
I'll go see if somebody around. Dispatch, this is 31.
Touch your part. I'm sorry. Something with that, eh? Sitting there all
We're not going to get any help from there. Dispatch, can't get anyone out. Call the National Guard. They'll be here in a couple of hours. Wow.
road. Here we go. Whatever you stop.
How can you not see that? I think it's pretty fucking absurd to be driving a fucking armored truck in a fucking storm like that.
Right.
Should just be like, all right, we'll wait till tomorrow. So it looks like this takes place in Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana. Master Skin Steel. Damn right it's not. You get Betty White in this movie.
Yeah. You guys are like a few seconds ahead of me because mine paused on me.
We gotta get out of here. What about the money? Money's safe, we're not. What the Rosa put in the last 20 minutes. National Guard won't be anytime soon.
And this is 1989?
98.
98. All right, I was looking at the numbers wrong.
National Guard. Be here in a couple of hours. Wow.
That line, God will understand if you have to drown her in the basement, Henry.
I saw you. Come on out. Hey, you're coming. Now. What are you two still doing here?
Wedding truck.
That's illegal to me.
Is this about the time of Betty White? I know she popped up in Lake Placid.
Yeah, around that time.
I think that was like the year before this, maybe 97. I wouldn't mind seeing Lake Placid again because I never cared for that movie.
The only thing I like about it is her. She's funny as hell, and you see her call that one cop a cocksucker and shit. You know, what? You know, Betty White? You know.
I know when it first came out, I saw it, I enjoyed it for a first time watch, but I was just like, man, I was expecting something to be a little bit more thrilling, not so funny.
National Guard won't be anytime soon. You do the best.
And maybe Paramount should just change their streaming service name to Parasites Plus.
Yeah. More fitting.
Parasites Plus. I mean, this is like the perfect situation to rob this truck. It really is.
Yeah. We got lots of money. Get out, all right? Looks like we're. Just see this, but
Mentioning Radio Shack. Radio Shack's history.
retirement fund. Don't anybody screw it up. Come on, guys. Hey, everybody here. Pay attention now. Yep. Company dispatch in an accident. Anybody with a scanner for Radio Shack is making an emergency. Turn down those lights. Yeah, we're gonna bring you some rope. Going blind here. Turn down those lights. We're coming right over. Turn down your light. Tom, hey, Tom, take it easy. Jim, get to the rope. Everybody all right down there?
Too late now, man. Fuck that up. Subtitles are way off.
Yeah.
Hey! Look! We just want the money! You guys walk away! We will kill you!
So Morgan Freeman's like technically a villain in this one.
30 seconds!
Yeah, because they're like involved wanting to steal money.
Right.
Come on, guys! The clock is ticking! What's it gonna be?
And of course, this was around the time he did Seven. Which did you ever got to see that 4K, Sean?
No, I still haven't had a chance to watch that thing yet. I kind of wish I didn't buy it just because of the packaging on it. It's going to be such a pain in the ass to take care of that thing. It's going to get all banged up. Fucking, I think I had that like right here.
Well, pretty much that's David Fincher's fault because he likes that kind of shitty packaging.
Yeah, it's just there's barely anything to protect us at all, man.
Because he did that with like
card. That's it, really. Like,
because he did that same stupid shit with the Social Network Blu-ray. Like he wanted that disc slip crap. But you know that crap is not gonna last the DVD, that Blu-ray that long. It's gonna get all scratched in and out, put it into the stupid sleeve.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they'll release a standard one in a standard case, but I just don't understand how they originally released a steelbook like this. It was a steelbook with that same artwork, and then that like sold out or something. Then they're like, all right, now we're gonna release it in this like Digipack setup. Like I'm okay if you guys want to like do this kind of packaging, but give us something to protect it.
Now they got boats and jets.
I'll be right back.
Now they're hunting Christian Slater. I like how it's just practical. Like you see, like the water's all flooded. Like none of that shit is CGI. That's why that Hurricane Heist movie was a piece of shit because you get all that CGI garbage. Big ass explosion.
Big old thing knocking that friggin' window in there and stuff.
It's just disappoints me how new movies they just want to rely on CGI garbage,
Right.
and instead of using like fucking practical movies, like oh let's not use a jet ski or let's not have a flood water, let's make it all CGI, green screen garbage. Of course, you don't have action sequence in a school because this is a school setting where they're chasing Christian Slater at.
Right.
Because it was like a year like before that Columbine shooting happened. That's why movies like around this time, like this was like the last time you would see like action movies being shown in a school setting before that shooting happened in Columbine.
That was pretty good to set him up to where he drove that fucking thing on the stairs and flipped over.
Yep. And it's all practical, none of that. Oh, let's put a $10 million CGI garbage in it.
Yeah, I mean, like I understand that, like with filmmaking nowadays, like safety regulations are a big deal now.
Yep.
But like, you got to make the movie authentic too, though.
Yeah.
You can't just skimping out and expecting the audience to be that fucking stupid and not fucking not see what's going on there.
That's right. When movies like you see like back in the day, they filmed like action movie shootouts in like schools and airports and all those cool settings, grocery stores. Now we can't. They can't because all this fucking bullshit shooting happening and attacks happening.
Yo, you see him?
Told him not to shoot him, but that stupid fucker was trying to shoot him because he was holding. You could tell he's holding the gun.
This is a pretty fun idea with jet skis in the water. Flooded out school.
Goddamn whining.
Fuck, man.
find the money. Which way? He's still alive.
I get the vibe that like Morgan Freeman's character by the end of this movie, he's gonna cut off that black eye and that stupid white guy.
Yeah, probably.
He's just like, it's. I think he already realizes it was a bad idea to hire these guys, and probably by the end of the movie, he'll find a way to cut them out of their like, you know, their cut of getting the money or whatever.
He'll probably
Or they'll probably get themselves killed.
Yeah, or he'll kill everyone, even that, you know, Meller guy too.
Right now, count down our money and sit. Oh!
Nobody likes you for taking $20 million. But we have a deal, right? Deal with it or we can walk away. There's a lot of money out there, so I choose to deal with it. You want to go? Fine, start moving. You want to stay? That's fine. But stop the goddamn whining.
Jimmy could be anywhere. Might not even be in this thing. Keep looking. You're wasting it. You're not dead. Get up and help.
You're not dead. Get up and help.
People coming around the world see the face of Jesus on my forehead. Wrong thing. You guys can kill my partner. We're for armored transport. Whoever it was must have picked up a call to dispatch because they knew exactly where we were and then all of a sudden. Thank you.
Still don't get what you see in that church.
No, I don't think so.
Karen, did you think that the order was wrong?
It's gonna go as soon as I finish lunch, but you know, it's the
They
end of
make a
the
Swamp Thing reference.
Wayne, usually has some side wearing your hat. Yeah,
Finally gets you into her pants. That's not what I meant, Wayne. It's cool, right? All right.
thank you. Yes, Wayne, I do. Check it out.
But Randy Quaid's another actor that you don't really see around no more.
Yeah, because he's fucking nuts.
Yep.
When are we pick up the cemetery and look at your out down? High gravity comb.
Nail me, aren't you?
He's a huge conspiracy theorist, and you know, he thinks people are after him all the time.
Yeah, I think him and his wife were having like issues with like their housing, like where they were living or something like that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Which is like, I guess that kind of tells you that Randy Quaid just doesn't know how to handle his money. You know, if you're having trouble keeping a roof over your head, you're an actor, and you don't know how to handle your money.
Yeah. And it's so funny, for like quite a number of years, Dennis supposedly was all born again Christian, but now he's doing all these like serial killer shows and movies.
Yeah, money talks.
Not like carry around that much cash. Just like wearing your hat. Yeah, and they had the money. Too. You got two shotguns. You got any ID?
He's smart. Sure as hell, actually check it out. What you think? Go with you. I can show you where it is. You better stay put. That was smart. Yeah. Man, that's the guy who plays Drake in Alien.
Which guy?
He's like one of the cops that Randy played.
Oh, okay.
He's got a mustache. He's like short blonde hair with a mustache. I didn't realize that. I forget the actor's name, but I just know that's definitely the same guy who played Drake in Alien. She'll be lying. You're gonna regret it.
Bill, you take Karen and her boat. Got it, Sheriff.
I don't get why they're locking him up like that, though.
You did it, Bill. Man, Hunter's cows on you.
Fucking big ass wave. There's a McDonald's logo. Time for Mickey D's.
Yeah, it looks like McDonald's and Radio Shack was like two big sponsors for this, I guess.
Buy a bag of batteries while you get some Big Macs.
Yep.
Sheriff told me to take you out of town. I'm sorry, it's for your own good. What do you do?
This is not
It's like turning into a Titanic situation.
Right?
Yeah, water's fucking precinct.
And it's like they kept him in that cell with his gun. I mean, that's really stupid.
I don't even know why they locked him up like that.
Because maybe cops are dumbasses. Fucking idiots. Now they realize oh, you locked him in. Oh shit, we fucked up.
Got the wrong page.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, Minnie Driver was in a lot of stuff around that time.
Yep.
Most of the time, always just never using her English accent, always using an American accent.
I wonder when they're gonna make an Android Swiss Army knife. Like the
Make 'em-
iPhone Swiss Army knife.
You must have broken it. Great. Let's get out of here.
So what do we do now?
We run out of gas.
Let's go.
Did you guys like that movie Crawl? It came
Yeah, I
out a
thought
few
it was,
years ago. I think that was another
no, it's
Paramount movie
decent. It's
with the
decent.
Yeah,
alligator and
it's a
the
decent
blood.
movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. From what I remember too, it's not even that long.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got that girl Katia Scodelario or whatever. She was in that TV show Skins, and she's been in a bunch of movies. But yeah, she's yummy.
Yeah, I have one of these like Paramount movie sets here, and the movie's like 87 minutes. It's called like Thrills and Chills. It comes with A Quiet Place, Crawl, Overlord, and the Pet Cemetery remake. I mainly bought this for Overlord, and it was only $8 at Big Lots.
Wow, that's a good deal.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? Like, I want to see Overlord again. I don't
Yeah,
own
that's a
it. It's
really
only
good movie.
$8. But yeah, Overlord's, for, I don't know, for what it is, it's a J.J. Abrams movie. For what it is, it's a decent movie. Most incompetent fucking deputies ever.
Only been doing this a couple weeks. Yeah, I used to sell construction machines. Nice. So what's he gonna say after? It's my partner. I just been
I can't believe nobody's tried to turn that electricity off.
my car from high school. You should get at this thing's metal.
Well, he just got barbecue. So there's one down, Sean.
Extra crispy.
Yeah. Looks like it makes Morgan Freeman's character makes his life a lot easier.
It's candy.
You know, like my mom's old apartment building, there used to be this guy, and he'd walk around with no fucking arms. And one day I was talking to his girlfriend, and like I forget how it got brought up, but eventually I started asking him like, so like, what's up with like your boyfriend, and like what happened to his arms? She said that he was trying to like strip copper wire from like power lines, and he ended up cutting some wrong wires apparently, and he got electrocuted, and it fucking fried both of his fucking arms.
Shit.
I know, I was like, holy fucking shit. All that for some copper wire. Like, holy shit, man. But like, I guess the guy probably knew what he was doing, but I guess he just fucked around with one too many fucking power lines. But like, you know, I thought like maybe he was born that way, or like, you know, had his arm amputated, but he had his arms fried off of his fucking body. Like, holy shit. You caught a whole game. You caught a whole game.
Frankly, I don't care. Next door back downstairs. We're not gonna send the but your plan, General, just don't say that to that way. Fine, man. You're coming here.
Betty White's good comic relief. So, Juno, you see that shit about Netflix is gonna get Sesame Street now since Max decided they didn't want it anymore.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
I know it.
No life. Yeah, I'm back.
Now I know it's your job to protect that.
And I'll show you where the money is. You gotta let them go. That's the deal. You want some money? Let them
Then shut the fuck up.
Thank you.
Texas, I forgot to ask you to get that article for last week about King of the Hill reboot.
Oh, I think Alan sent me that. Somebody sent me that, or did you send me that? Yeah, I got it, Alan. I hadn't looked at it.
I'm going to go back there and see if he was here. Or me. It's fine. Get us out of here. Hey, shut the fuck up.
Charlie.
Stuff like that. Where is it?
Yeah, we're already like almost an hour.
Yep, halfway.
I know Charlie from when we both worked construction for Johnson.
They're pretty much Ed Asner was working with those guys. That's what it was.
The one that was driving that fucking crashed the truck.
Yeah.
That was the plan, huh? Look, Charlie, you can share the money. Look, Sheriff, I would love to help you out, but I can't leave. Hey, you remember when Jack Benton pulled up in my grain car and said he was going to burn it down? Yeah, I was the one that got the gun. You then, I deputized you, dumb son of a bitch. I'm telling you to get down here. It's not a requested order, so you get down here now. Get the hell out of here. Yes, sir. Bring your gun.
I'm going to ask you one more time. Before you start bullshitting again, think of this. I've had
I know Charlie when we break them starts money I'll give you. His middle name is wife married out a year ago. He has a son. Oh, son of a bitch! Get your ass out of the way, huh? Share the money. Jimmy killed Charlie. Charlie was on the side. And he likes to talk. Father, man, you look at him. Yes, I did a good job.
Excuse me, Chin. I ain't interrupting all the people just like more money. Hey, get the hell out of here.
Right. Now listen, I'm going to ask you one more time. Before you start bullshitting me again, think of this. Going down there.
Alright, I'll tell you where it is. I think it's gonna do you good.
He's quoting Bruce Springsteen, but got all out of Bible quotes. It's pretty funny. Well, there goes the other guy. Oh, damn, right in the eye. What the fuck?
I know you like that. I'm gonna show you who's out there, man.
Somebody mind telling me what the hell's going on around here?
Okay.
That money I told you about from the armored truck?
It looked like Robert De Niro and Nick Nolte from fucking, what's it called? Cape Fear just came like drifting by and they're like, hey everyone! Hey, you guys need a hand?
Juno, are you wearing your headphones?
So what?
Are you wearing your headphones?
Yeah.
Take them off for a second. I want to see something. Now say something.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there was a lot of static. Well, I just, you know.
Yeah, like it builds up and then it comes and goes. I don't think we're ever going to pinpoint what that comes from. I have no idea what caused that.
$3 million. $750 apiece. You okay with that?
Like now you get the twist turn that now and now over Andy Quaid, he's more likely not giving a fuck as a sheriff, so he's pretty much going to kill them all for the money.
Right.
Yeah.
So you get that turn where now he's a dirty cop.
Yeah, it sounds good now, Juno. Everything seems good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something I really couldn't see coming with his character, honestly.
Well, he said $3 million, so I figured, you know, he was going to do that and stuff.
And also his character kind of comes off as a scumbag in the first place.
Yeah, he is like a dickhead. It does stuff. It definitely comes off as a straight up dickhead.
For 20 years I've been eating shit. He pretty much is like, I'm not giving a fuck as a sheriff, so he's just fuck being a sheriff. I'm gonna take all this fucking money and go.
So now, like Christian Slater is sort of siding with Morgan Freeman now.
Yeah, because now Morgan
Yeah.
Freeman's like men all got killed by Randy Quaid.
I mean, also like Morgan Freeman, you could just tell his character is a very rational, smart person, even though he's
Yeah.
got himself in a very dumb situation.
Yeah.
Right.
And some of his teammates were kind of dumbasses because they kept fucking up the heist and stuff. Like he even told them don't shoot, but they're dumbasses. They keep like trying to shoot Christian Slater.
Yeah, they were. All three of those guys were very unreliable people to be doing a job like this.
20 years. We've been looking out for 20 years. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Well, tonight I'm changing the menu.
I honestly think Randy Quaid's pretty good in this movie. Though.
Yeah, he's good, you know.
I like Randy Quaid. It's just nowadays he's like you said, he's a weird person now.
Yeah, he's like a squatter too. Him and his wife are like squatters now, apparently. I think he lives in like North Dakota or something like that. From that area. I don't know. I haven't looked up anything on him in a long time.
Some weird place, that's for sure.
But I do have an autographed picture of him from Christmas Vacation. With him standing
that's
outside emptying the shitter. See, like even like like the whole cemetery scene, how it's all flooded out. Like nowadays, you might have half of that to be a set, and the rest of it would be green screen.
Yeah.
Even though you can tell that this is a movie set with the way it's flooded out and how it's lit, that still looks way more authentic than anything you get today. Like to me, this is how you make an action movie. You know,
Yeah,
with
it's like
set
that.
pieces like this.
Like when you said you saw that Hurricane Heist movie on Netflix, that piece of shit has like the floodwater CGI garbage.
Is that the one that's got Emil Hirsch and Mel Gibson in it?
I don't.
No, I think
It's called Hurricane Heist.
There's some movie with Mel Gibson and Emil Hirsch where it's something similar like that. There's some kind of big flood, and they're holding money somewhere in a building, and a bunch of weird shit's going on.
Like, but But this is like what you're saying, Sean. Like this is how movies used to be back in the day. They used to have practical shit for everything. Like it
Yeah,
wasn't like lazy garbage bullshit where even like that sequence where they're in the school, like you can't do a filmmaking in school nowadays because they're so paranoid about the fucking school shooting because they're shooting in the school.
yeah.
Or we can't have an action sequence in an airport no more because of what
Everything's just
happened.
so. It's all about cutting corners. It's what's the cheapest way we can film this? But it's like nobody thinks about how you can film something so cheaply and then it ends up taking away from the quality of the movie.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did this guy come from? The other guy in the boat
Yep,
with
the guy. What other?
with a
Oh, that's
rifle
like
and
the.
shit.
Oh, that dude's that's the guy that was involved. He was like he's like the dude that works with the dam.
Right.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the one controlling the dam.
But I mean, I thought he was just staying there. I mean, where the fuck did he come from? I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, I know Randy Quaid got on the radio and was like, I deputized you years ago or something. He's like, I want you to get your gun and get your ass down here right now.
Oh, okay.
Which actually I think was kind of stupid to leave the dam just completely unattended.
Right.
Why did he get into this? No. You ain't think about taking the money?
That hurt? Yeah.
What about the dam? We'll be fine.
Yeah, I have a feeling that dam is gonna fuck shit up at the end of this movie.
Well, I don't even.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess he thought it was going to overflood on him if he didn't open that valve and send the rest of that water. But still, that's fucked up.
that's that stupid fucker. He's like with Randy Quaid, so like he's not really paying attention to the dam.
Right, yeah, it's completely unattended.
It's like that episode in King of the Hill where Hank has to open the dam because the stupid fucker wasn't even there, so he has to. Did you ever see that episode, Texas?
I don't know. I mean, I used to watch that show religiously, but
But
I
there was an
don't.
episode where it was getting flooded in Arlen, and Hank went to like the fucking place where the dam is supposed to be checked on, but the stupid fucker who was controlling that left the position. So the guy on the phone told him, "Oh, you have to pull that lever to release the dam." So it's like similar here, where the guy left his pose, and now shit's gonna you're gonna hit the fan. I'm gonna kill you.
Can't run in that truck enough. I reckon that's how it started.
I'll be right back. Give me a minute. I gotta try.
All right.
I got my phone plugged into the charge box and it's not working. I gotta just play with it real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now they're throwing a Molotov cocktail of Jack Daniels. But I guess the revival of the King of the Hill show is supposed to be coming.
Yeah.
Not coming out, eh? Not yet. We gotta get him out of there.
Too good. Now here's what I said. What's going on here, man? And she said,
Roasting on the boat or game.
well, that won't do. You, well, I got the candle. It's cold in there. I've been wanting to get some warm and dry. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was perfect. Getting him in the neck, you know.
Yep. Stupid fucker.
Morgan Freeman gets to do his, Rambo shot coming out of the water. You know?
Yep. Kill him, Phil. Whoosh. He kills Phil.
Where's Karen?
And she said, "Go. The only thing I'm going to live for your sick thing."
Hey, Sean.
Hey, what's up, man?
Is everything good?
Yeah, it's my phone wasn't charging for some reason. But now it is.
There's the alarm for the Hoover Dam. That
What's
dipshit's
the
not even.
timestamp?
The timestamp
Yeah.
is an hour 19:40 seconds.
Alright. 119. Alright, so I only missed like 4 minutes. Oh, yeah, man.
The alarm goes on because now the water's gonna go rise because the stupid fucker's not in his post.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to backfire.
He actually shot that other that Hoover Dam worker. He shot the other cop.
Yeah.
Because he was. That's why you see him all injured.
Yeah, that shit's about to overflow.
Here's these bags. Oh, yeah. See on it, but no. No. What do you mean? What do you do? Oh, I'm here for the money and that's it.
Break down the walls of Jericho. Do.
It's it's the beyond all over again now that this dam's breaking.
The dam is breaking.
Yeah, where's Plumber Joe when you need him?
Right. Well, that dam is built on the 7 gates of hell.
If you had Plumber Joe, he would have been in the post to take care of it.
Yeah. Yeah, he would have stopped the dam from overflowing with his beard.
And then you have old Bob running around. Help! Help!
Bob's always bringing home that trash. I love that line. Bob's always bringing home that trash.
Brooke is back in the house and she's telling you hello, Sean.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I can't see the chat tonight, but
But
hello,
yeah,
everyone.
Brooke says hi.
Hello, Brooke.
She's on the screen. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, how's it going, Brooke? Damn, man.
Sean, I know you've probably seen it, but I'm wondering if Juno, have you ever seen Gross Point Blank?
I seen that one.
Okay.
Actually, I haven't seen that one.
Oh, wow.
Minnie Driver and John Cusack and Dan Aykroyd.
Yep.
I'm aware of the movie, but yeah, I've never seen it.
That's a good one.
Even John Cusack's sister, Joan Cusack, is in the movie too.
Yep. Jeremy Piven.
Jeremy Piven. Now
Oh,
it's now it's flash flooding because the dam broke. The Beyond. Now it comes the gates of hell.
Like, I don't know how much like computer graphics were used in this movie, but it really seems very limited.
It's crazy how he shot. I'm sorry, Sean. He shoots Morgan Freeman, and then he just tossed that other dude out of the boat. But Morgan Freeman, he should be dead, and he's still alive.
I can see that the fire on top of the church, that is obvious computer graphics. Like, that's some awful fire right there, but it doesn't take away from the movie at all. It's a very minor thing.
Yeah, because that's the stuff that they don't do nowadays. Like, oh, we gotta put the whole fucking thing CGI, the crash, the whole flood water.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, that's it. Wow. Yeah, that explosion with that guy flying off of that ladder. Holy shit.
The dipshit that abandoned the dam post.
Yeah. That was pretty cool though. He just like flew up in the air and shit.
Like, bye bye, dipshit.
Yeah, where's Betty White at and her fucking husband? Where they at?
I don't know what happened. They were just on that boat that they left.
They gotta pop up again. He broke the hacksaw blade.
Try the pork chop.
She knew exactly where that gun was underwater. Get the fuck out of here.
Chester wanted to know what your favorite Morgan Freeman performance is.
A good question, man. Shawshank Redemption, Unforgiven.
Yeah.
7.
There's Betty White and her husband there in a tree.
There's Betty White.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might have to go with 7, honestly. But like between that, like Unforgiven, Shawshank Redemption, those are like good runner up right there. But I think I gotta go with 7, man. He's really good in that. Like even that scene in 7 when he's at Mills's apartment and they're having dinner and the apartment starts shaking and everything, and he just does that natural, he just bursts out with laughter out of nowhere. Like, that's really good acting right there.
Yeah.
To be able to just laugh like that on the spot.
That I was telling Chester that his real breakout role, because he was on that kid show, The Electric Company, but he was in this Robert Redford movie called Brubaker, and he has this, it's a minor role in it, because it's about a prison, and all these people are being treated like shit, and Morgan Freeman he played this inmate, and he goes kind of nuts so in this one scene, but it's spectacular. He's so good in it.
I actually caught some of that movie years ago on the Turner Classic Movie Channel. They were airing that one night, and I just randomly caught it on TV and started watching it. And yeah, I got sucked into it. But yeah, that is a very good one. But I forgot Morgan Freeman was even in that movie. But I guess you said it's like a very minor role that he had in it. So
yeah, but I mean, it's outstanding, and that pretty much got him in the public eye. Besides being in, Electric Company and stuff. Oh man, there goes Randy Quaid I think he's getting chainsawed by that motor.
What if he's like, "Up yours," like an Independence Day? Up yours. All right, you alien assholes. He says some shit like that. I'm back.
Oh shit, here he comes, like the guy from I Know What You Did Last Summer,
Long John Silver.
Whoops. Yeah, they just turned him into Swiss fucking cheese.
What about the money? That's all he cares about is that damn money. Told you before. Came for the money.
Church. Last I saw, there was a little bit of flood damage on the inside. For what?
What about the money?
What about the money?
Water in the dam really put the fire out. What fire? I had nothing to do with it. Yeah, it started. Was it a bad fire? Bad fire? Yeah, little fire. Roof damage.
Well, there's one bag of money.
Now he got his share.
Is he gonna get away though?
Bad fire, you know.
Oh no, you can see that's a set piece right there. So Morgan Freeman's character managed to get away with some money there. Yeah, that was a decent movie, you know. Late
Yeah,
'90s movie
not
that's
too
not
bad.
like saturated in CGI or anything.
Yep.
I definitely would give that a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, pretty decent Morgan Freeman movie.
Well, your scorecard keeps going up, Juno. You know, you haven't bored me with one yet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying for something I hadn't seen, you know, you
Yeah,
picked some pretty good ones, you know.
because this is a very forgotten movie. Of course, Parapix are a bunch of pieces of shit. So they didn't give it a good release, and this cover sucks. Like I know the cover the main poster is the cover I use for the thumbnail, but this is the DVD cover, and this cover sucks. Like that shows you that Parapix didn't even give it a good cover.
Yeah, it really that cover doesn't do a good job of getting me going
Yeah.
or thrilled or interested
Yeah.
wanting to see the movie.
And they just give you a cheap ass release with no featurettes or no commentary or nothing, just a trailer and that's it, and a plain boring menu.
I bet that thing's probably out of. I bet you that release is probably out of print.
Yeah.
Sure. Hard Rain DVD. Yeah, I think it is out of print.
And it was also cool to see Betty White in this movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually, it looks like the DVD is still available, but the Blu-ray is out of print. Yeah.
But yeah, that was Hard Rain from 1998, starring Morgan Freeman and Christian Slater. But like, I would have to say the dumbass, like, damn post guy, the way he died, I think was like the funniest death scene.
Yeah, it was very unexpected to see like that gas tank just like fucking humming down that
Yeah,
fucking water
kinda,
there and just explode right into him, and he flies off of that ladder, the step ladder.
like it kind of like backfires on his ass because it's like his own damn fault that he left his post.
Yeah, yeah, he shouldn't have been listening to a corrupt sheriff.
Oh, I was gonna elect you as deputy, so come and help me out.
Yeah.
Instead, the dipshit flies and gets fried. But yeah, thank you, Chester, and thank you everybody for stopping by and hanging out with us. I know next week I'll be doing Boondock Saints 2, All Saints Day. That'll be the next Tuesday stream. But tomorrow we're doing Airplane on Texas's channel.
You know, there's a review here I found for Hard Rain from searching the DVD. I'm just going to read this real quick. It says, shot as The Flood in 1996 and reshot as Hard Rain in 1997 and released into cinemas with virtually no publicity in 1998. It's a shame that this film sank without a trace. But you have to wonder why the studio abandoned it when it took investment from multiple backers to keep the production afloat. And then the person says, I recall seeing publicity shots in 1997 for scenes and characters that aren't even in the movie. I guess we'll never know what Graham Yost's script was originally about. Paramount figured that the public had enough of disaster movies and retooled the movie as The Flood, a heist flick midway through filming. So, yeah, it looks like they had some script issues with this movie throughout it, and things were changing throughout the making of it. And usually when that happens, you have a disaster. But the movie is still pretty good for what it is, considering all of that, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and it has like, and also there's like insane fucking stunts in the movie, especially like they're on jet skis and they're shooting in a school, and like that you can't top that shit with nowadays with stunts nowadays. Like that shit is fucking practical and awesome.
Like the school scenes with like all the flooding and everything kind of reminds me of like a bit of how like Deep Blue Sea is. When like that underwater structure is like all flooding out, and you got like LL Cool J and his "You Ate My Bird," like that, all that. Because if I remember correctly, isn't there a jet ski in that part? And I think in Deep Blue Sea, where like everything's flooding out. So like it kind of just like when I saw that, it just like made me flash back to Deep Blue Sea a bit, like how they executed those scenes, But yeah, so tomorrow we'll be doing Airplane on Texas's channel.
Yep.
And then I think I'm doing Tales from the Hood, 30th anniversary. I think that's this Saturday.
Okay.
The 24th? Yeah, this Saturday, the 24th, will be the 30th anniversary for Tales from the Hood. So that'll be the next stream on my channel.
Okay. But yeah, folks, thank you for stopping by, watching this underrated movie. Definitely a forgotten movie. But we'll see you tomorrow night for Airplane on Texas channel. And thank you all for everybody, and CWO for life, everybody. Have a good night.
Hey, Tom! We just want the money! You guys!
Oh, God.
Walk away! The clock is ticking!
Now, the trap has become a hunt.
Damn!
We're dealing with a slippery one. Figures as long as he knows where the money is and we don't, we won't kill him.
The victim has become the suspect.
You took the money, didn't you?
Yeah, I hid it in the cemetery.
What the hell did you do that for?
I don't like to carry around that much cash, you know?
And as far as the money goes,
He could be thinking about keeping that money for himself.
it's up for grabs.
You believe him? Read my lips. $3 million.
I want to have to save your life again.
Is it good or bad?
Pretty soon this water will be too deep for him to run in.
So what do we do now?
Just drive around until we run out of gas, huh?
They're looters, all right? We have to kill them.
You're the sheriff!
I'm the what?
Give me your hand!